Okay, so you have installed your Mint made and you have restarted the system, and this is what you get. You get a little window. On the top of the window you have a toolbar, if you want. So this happens to be the toolbar of VM Player. We will get to that a little later. And then you have the window of Linux Mint, and down here you have a start button, the menu button, Linux Mint 13 Maya, because there's the other name Maya for it. Okay, what we want to do is, this is a start menu and it shows the favorites, but we want to look at all applications. Here you can switch between favorites, and I don't really know how they got in there, and all applications, which is a much better way of looking at it. But right now we want to make our window a little bigger, and for that we go to the control center, which is over here. Okay, and this is even smaller, so let's make this a little bigger, and we go to the hardware. Where's hardware? Here. In the hardware we have the monitors, and in monitors you can set the resolution, and let's set it to let's set it to 1360 768. I have a 22-inch screen, but I'm running on 150% DPI because of my bad eyes, and that's why I cannot make full use of the resolution. Is this what we want? Yes, we want this, and then we close that, and we'll work with that for the time being. We can always change it. Okay, next thing we want is maybe to change the appearance, to get another skin, and we go to appearance, and there we find two skins, and we can switch between those, but they're more or less the same. Maybe we want to get some more skins, so let's go back to our menu, and there we have to start terminal. Now terminal is command prompt, and a lot of people are scared of it, but there's no need to be scared of it. We are going to use some simple command. We use this command here, apt install made themes. So let's try that. Apt install made themes. Okay, let's see what that does for us. Enter, and there they want the password. It's good we have a simple password, 1234, and we hit enter, and things are happening. It's downloading the themes. Okay, processing them, and when you get the main logo here of command prompt, then you're done. Okay, now we have more themes. As you see, we have this one which I always use because it's a high contrast theme, which helps my bad eyes. See, you can see a little better. This is an interesting one. It puts everything in dark blue and white writing. It's very nice. I've used that at times, but for the time being let's use this one, and then you have some others which you can try out, whatever you want to use. Okay, so that is the theme topic. So then you're done with that, and you can close that. I like to close it down here, it's the easiest. Okay, let's go back and look a little bit more at our start menu. Okay, you have various possibilities here on the left side. You have the preferences, and it shows you all the preferences, all the setups you can do regarding, well, appearances, again, the assistive technology, Bluetooth settings, file management settings, etc. You have administration, and there's a lot of settings also for printing and shared folders and what have you. You have system tools, configuration editor, file browsers, etc. Well, you have to go through all of these. We are not going to go through all of these. I only wanted to make some basics here for you. You have internet. Oh, there you have Firefox. Now Firefox is, or the browsers in general, is one of those things I like in my toolbar, which is down here. And how do we do that? Very simple. You right click on the toolbar and you say add to panel. And in add to panel you pick this one, application launcher. Not this one. This you can do too, but it's much more complicated. This is the easy one. Double click on it, and we know that Firefox was the internet. You have to go to the little triangle here to find it, and there's Firefox. You double click on it and you're already done. Your Firefox is down here, and maybe you want to move it a little bit to the side here. And if you click on it, hopefully you get Firefox. Yes, you get Firefox, and the default is a Linux Mint page, but of course you can change that. So that's how you put something in here. There's another one I like. Let's go back to the menu. It's in accessories, and it says Pluma. And this Pluma is a little bit like WordPad in Windows. So let's get this Pluma, and we know it's in accessories. So we right click and we go add to panel, application launcher, double click, accessories, go to the little triangle here. Oops, there it is. And where's our Pluma? Here's our Pluma. Double click on Pluma, and Pluma has appeared on our taskbar. And we move that over here too. And if you launch it, you can, for example, if you copy something, a URL or whatever, you can paste it in here for temporary storage. So very often I use that so that I can remember things, like I did with the terminal command for getting the additional skins, but this terminal command, of course, this was stored in WordPad in the host system. Okay, what else can I tell you about this here? Control Center. Okay, the software manager. That's an important one. The software manager, that's the one from where you get all programs that you want to install, and there are 59,696 packages at this moment. A few days ago there were 60,000 and some. Must have deleted some. And if you want a package, for example, let's say from the internet, you just click on internet, and you have all kinds of packages here that pertain to the internet. Let's go back to categories. You should be able to get, let's try this again here, you should be able to get also browsers like for example Opera. You can install from here. It's very simple to install. You click on it, and Opera is of course not installed, and you just click here on install, and that's all. It installs in. I won't do that now because it's a relatively big component. It will take a little while to install. And by the way, if you want to uninstall it, you also go back here, because then this little window here says remove, and you can remove it from here. Very simple. Okay. If you are looking for something and you're not sure what you're looking for example, you're looking for a dock. You put in dock, and all the docks will come up. I use Docky, for example. It's a nice one. And the Skyro dock I also tried. It's not so great. Anyhow, there is plenty of choice here in docks if you want to use a dock. There are docks, and they have ratings. And then there are unrated ones, but you can go a little bit by the ratings. And you also, these numbers probably mean how many people downloaded it or not. So, okay. So for this, how you install programs, very simple. What else can be talk about. Or your Office. Office, you have LibreOffice. In LibreOffice, you have various functions. You have Calc, which is the same as Excel. Oops, where's Office? Okay. Then you have Draw, which is a program that I've never tried. Apparently you can draw something with it. You have the Writer. Then you have Impress, which is PowerPoint. The Writer is Word, which is PowerPoint. If you start this, you'll see it's very similar to PowerPoint. Not the same, but similar. And you can do things with it. I already made some picture shows with it. It's quite nice. It doesn't have all the functions that PowerPoint has, but it has enough function. And by the way, to a certain extent, it can play PowerPoint PPTX or PPSX files. It's not 100%. For example, if you have WAV files, music files in it, it won't play. So there are some restrictions, and vice versa also. I tried my LibreOffice PowerPoint or Impress file on PowerPoint, and it wasn't so swifty, so it didn't work perfectly. It worked, but it was again the problem with the music. Okay, there's Office, Internet we had seen. There's graphics programs. Of course, the famous GIMP is there. And in accessories, you find what you would expect in accessories. Image Writer, Pluma, we have talked about. Take a screenshot. That's a cute little feature. If you want to take a screenshot, and here you go. You have a screenshot. And you can either save it, in this case to desktop, or you save it to wherever you want, or you can copy it to the clipboard. It's quite convenient. Okay, maybe you want a picture rather than a what you have here. So let's look at the preferences, and let's go back to Appearance. And in Appearance, you can go up here to Background, and some pictures come up. And maybe you want this. This is, I don't know, what is this? Let's try this. Oh, this is kind of dull. This, okay, a nice beach. So you have a background picture, as long as you don't have your own files yet. Once you have your own files in here, in that I'm going to show another little video that I make, how to operate the Mint in the VMware Player, and that'll show you how to get your own files into here. But at least for now we have a little picture here. Okay. So you have to explore this for yourself. As I said, there's many functions. There's, by the way, you can also right-click on the menu and go to menu preferences. Let me show you something. Let me show you what you can do. Here, for example, they have quit, which brings up this here: suspend, restart, shut down, and you can of course cancel it like we do now. And then you also have log out and lock screen, which I never use. So I don't really want those in there. So what I do, I go to preferences, and let's see, it is in system. Yeah, it's in here. See, you have lock screen, well, and log out, and you can uncheck those. And if you do that, then they're no more there. You only have quit, which is kind of nice. Then you have this little icon here. You probably wonder what this is. Well, let's launch a few things here. It launches, and it's just for the fun of it. And if you click on this little icon, you get the screen, the desktop. They're not these programs haven't disappeared. They're still there. If you click again on it, they're there. So this is to show the desktop. This is for those who have a lot of shortcuts on the desktop, which I personally don't like. Okay, so this is about all I wanted to show you for basic setup. You have a nice bigger screen, and as I said, you can change it anytime. Just go to the control center, to the hardware, and to the monitor setting, and there you can change it. And of course, a picture, once you have your own pictures, you put your own picture. And then these categories here, which, as you can see, have a lot of stuff you can explore yourself. And this, by the way, oh yeah, this shows all of them. For example, if you downloaded a program and don't know exactly where it ended up, but you know the name of it, and then you just, since this is alphabetical, you just go down here and you'll find your program. Very easy to find. Okay, so all in all, it's a system that's very simple. It's not very complicated. The terminal command prompt can get iffy if you want to do complicated things, but most people probably don't want to do complicated things. They want to do simple things, and for that it's a nice system. Okay, to shut down the system, let's do that once. Since it's in virtual, it'll shut down very fast. Shut. Okay, it's already down. Now this is a VMware player that shuts down. Okay. So we're done. Okay, so I'll get on with it and make my next video. And in the meantime, let me shut this system down here.